Okay, so a big part of geometry is constructions. And if we were in a regular classroom setting, this would be a lesson that we would get the compasses out and we'd draw a little bit. And it's kind of something that, kind of fun for you. But those compasses are kind of hard to use anyway. So we're going to use Delta Math and we're going to go ahead and talk about angle bisectors. So what an angle bisector is, I'm going to give you an example of what it would look like. It's like if you were to take a ray and draw a line straight out to where you're cutting each side of the angle, or you're cutting the whole angle in half. You're basically creating two equal angles with your ray. So it's cutting the angle in half. That's what bisect is. Anytime you see bisect, it means cutting in half. All right, so I'm going to take that off there. To go ahead and actually construct this and then do it properly to where you get an exact bisector every time, you take a compass, you're going to place the center point of that compass on your vertex for the angle. And then on this you just click it and then drag it out, okay? It might take a minute to get it all figured out, but that's all you do. You just click it and drag it out. Alright, so now that I've got this, I can go ahead with my pencil. The whole point is you want to make a line on each leg that's equal distance from your vertex. So as long as your radius of your circle, this is all one circle, the radius all the way around is the same distance. So you're making a line, and really it's just to find that point on each side to where they're the exact same distance from the vertex. All right. Layman's terms for you, we're just making one circle with this compass and we're going to mark where the lines intersect, okay? So then you can take this circle, drag the middle of it over to one of your intersections. I just did this side first. And then towards the middle of the angle, you want to draw another line. And you just click and drag on this. We're going to use this line in a second. You drag the center point of the circle over to the other intersection on the other leg. And now we just want to draw a line to show where this circle meets a same size circle from this one. Alright? And I know it's just like, ooh, there's a bunch of circles, but it's not hard to follow as long as you follow along with the video as you do it. Alright, so now we're done with our compass. We don't need it anymore. That line, or those two lines that we just intersected, is going to be directly in the center of our big angle. So I can take a ray, go directly through that point, and I've got a perfect bisector. That's all we're doing with this assignment. So I'm going to submit my answer. You don't need to see all this up there. Well, it's not a big deal, but let me go ahead and submit my answer. Let's see if I got it right. Pretty positive it's going to be right. And there we go. I got the little green check mark, and it tells me step by step what we would be doing. Of course, it's a computer, so it shows me up. It does a little bit prettier job. But let's go ahead and do another problem in case you missed all that. So we're going to take our compass. We're going to make a circle. After we make our circle, we're going to mark with a pencil where the circle intersects those two legs of the angle. They're going to drag the center point of the circle. It doesn't matter which side you go to first. We're just dragging the center point, or the center point of the circle to each side, each leg where it crosses. And then we're going to mark in the middle to where we can figure out what's going to be dead center. I don't need to draw a circle all the way around. I could. It's not a big deal if I do. You probably won't want to draw over here. But the main thing is you want to see where this crosses with that line. Okay, that's the whole point of all this. That's what you're trying to get to. That's the end game there. Alright, so I'm going to stop that, get to my ray. I'm going to click on the vertex of the angle, and I'm going to drag and connect straight into where those two lines meet. And now I'm going to have a perfect bisector. And that's all there is to it, guys. There's nothing else you have to worry about on that.